how much time you really have left. Once you hit 70, every year starts to feel more and more valuable. The truth is, your body is already dropping hints about how much longer you might live. Some people in their 70s still feel vibrant, sharp, and full of energy, while others begin to slow down, facing health challenges and feeling drained. The difference? It often comes down to a few key signs, subtle but powerful clues that can give you a sneak peek into your future. In this video, we're going to dive into 7 signs that could reveal how long you might live after 70. These aren't just random guesses or myths. They're backed by research and real-life observations from doctors and experts who study people living long, healthy lives. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to watch for in your own body and lifestyle, and more importantly, you'll learn what actions you can take to increase your chances of living a longer, healthier life. Stick around until the end, because there might be small details you're overlooking that could make a huge difference. Once you recognize these signs, you'll have a clearer understanding of where you stand and what changes could add more years to your life. Let's jump in. Sign 1. Your walking pace. One of the clearest signs of how long you might live after 70 isn't locked away in your medical files or determined by your family history. It's something much simpler. Your walking pace. Research has shown that those who maintain a brisk, steady walk well into their 70s and beyond tend to live longer than those who gradually slow down. Your walking speed is closely tied to your overall health, muscle strength, heart function, and even brain health. Picture this. 2 men, both 75 years old. Joe starts each day with a morning walk, moving confidently, without hesitation when crossing streets or climbing stairs. His steps are strong, smooth, and purposeful. Frank, on the other hand, once active, has slowed down considerably over the years. He finds himself needing breaks more often, struggles to keep up with others, and feels a little off balance at times. Joe's steady stride signals that his body is still in great shape. Frank's slower, more hesitant walk, though, could be a red flag that something's off. A sluggish pace isn't just a sign of aging. It can point to deeper issues, like weakened muscles, poor circulation, or early signs of cognitive decline. After all, your legs are the foundation of your body, and when they begin to weaken, your overall resilience can take a hit. The great news? You can improve your walking speed. The more you walk, the stronger your muscles stay. If you've started to notice that you're slowing down, don't let it slide. Start by taking regular walks, using light weights, or doing basic leg exercises to build strength. Ultimately, how quickly you move through life, literally, can reveal a lot about how long you'll keep moving. So, pay close attention to your pace. It may just be the most telling sign of your longevity. Sign 2. Your grip power. It may surprise you, but the strength of your handshake could be giving you a sneak peek into your future. Studies have shown that grip strength is one of the most reliable signs of overall health in older adults. A strong, firm grip indicates healthy muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. On the flip side, a weak or slipping grip can signal muscle loss, frailty, and a heightened risk of health issues. Take Robert, for example. At 78, he prided himself on his strong handshake. He stayed active, did light weightlifting, and never had trouble with simple tasks like opening jars or carrying groceries. Now, compare that to Walter, also 78, who began to notice that things like twisting off a bottle cap or holding onto a heavy bag were becoming a struggle. He shrugged it off, thinking it was just part of getting older. What he didn't realize was that his diminishing grip strength was actually signaling muscle loss, a red flag for an increased risk of falls, injuries, and even a shorter lifespan. Your hands are like mirrors of your overall muscle health. If your grip is weakening, chances are other muscles are too. And as you lose strength, it becomes harder to stay independent, active, and resilient. But here's the good news. You can fight back. Simple exercises like squeezing a tennis ball, using hand grippers, or lifting light weights can help maintain your grip and keep your muscles strong. So take a moment to check in with yourself. If your handshake feels weaker than it once did, or everyday tasks are becoming more challenging, don't ignore it. How well you hold on to life today might just tell you how well you'll hold on to it in the future. If you're still watching and finding this helpful, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do and hit the bell so you never miss a video. Now, let's keep going. Sign 3. Your ability to stand on one leg balance is something most people don't think about until it starts slipping away. But did you know that your ability to stand on one leg for just 10 seconds can actually be one of the strongest indicators of how long you'll live? Research shows that people who struggle with balance are more likely to experience falls, injuries, and even cognitive decline. On the flip side, those who maintain good balance well into their 70s and beyond tend to enjoy longer, healthier lives. Let's take a look at 2 women, Carol and Nancy, both in their early 70s. Carol has always made an effort to stay active. She walks every day, does yoga, and can easily lift one foot off the ground for several seconds without even a wobble. Nancy, on the other hand, hasn't really focused on her balance over the years. When she tries to stand on one leg, she immediately starts tipping over and has to grab onto something to steady herself. What Nancy doesn't realize is that this loss of balance isn't just a minor inconvenience. It's actually a red flag that her coordination, muscle strength, and even brain function could be weakening. Good balance relies on strong muscles, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you've noticed yourself stumbling more often, feeling unsteady when making quick turns, or needing extra support from walls or furniture, it's time to take action. The great news, you can work on your balance. Simple exercises like standing on one foot for a few seconds each day, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi can help you improve your stability. Here's a quick test. Stand up right now and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds without struggling? If not, don't worry, but don't ignore it either. The more you work on your balance today, the stronger and steadier you'll be for the years to come. Sign 4. Your sleep patterns. How well you sleep at night could reveal a lot about how long you'll live. Sleep is not just about resting, it's when your body goes into repair mode, boosts your immune system, and clears out toxins from your brain. Research shows that people over 70 who get consistent, high-quality sleep tend to live longer and healthier lives. Meanwhile, those who struggle with sleep are more likely to face memory problems, heart disease, and a weakened immune system. Take Henry and Bill, both in their mid-70s. Henry has a solid bedtime routine, sleeps about 7 hours each night, and wakes up feeling ready to take on the day. Bill, on the other hand, has a tough time sleeping. He tosses and turns, wakes up multiple times, and often struggles to fall asleep in the first place. Over time, Henry feels great. His body stays strong, his mind stays sharp, and his energy is consistent. But Bill starts experiencing brain fog, constant tiredness, and even fluctuations in his blood pressure, all linked to poor sleep. If you find yourself waking up several times a night, struggling to stay asleep, or waking up feeling exhausted, it's time to listen to your body. Poor sleep might be caused by stress, a poor diet, lack of exercise, or even things like sleep apnea. The good news? You can improve your sleep. Simple adjustments like cutting back on screen time before bed, sticking to a regular bedtime routine, getting natural sunlight in the morning, and avoiding heavy meals late at night can make a big difference. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about keeping your body and mind at their peak. So tonight, pay attention to how you sleep. If you're waking up tired, having trouble staying asleep, or notice your sleep changing over time, it's time to take action. How you sleep now could be the key to how strong and healthy you stay in the future. If you're still watching and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss out on future videos. Your support helps us keep bringing you content that informs and inspires. Sign 5. Your appetite and eating habits. How you eat after the age of 70 is one of the clearest signs of how long you'll live. A healthy appetite and a well-balanced diet help keep your body strong, your immune system robust, and your energy levels high. On the other hand, a sudden dip in appetite or unhealthy eating habits can be a warning sign of underlying health issues, even speeding up the aging process. Let's think about two women, Margaret and Susan, both 74. Margaret enjoys every meal, eats a variety of fresh, wholesome foods, and keeps a steady weight. She loves cooking for herself and feels energized and ready for the day ahead. Susan, however, has noticed that she's just not as hungry anymore. She skips meals, turns to processed foods, and has unintentionally shed some weight over the past year. What she doesn't realize is that her decreased appetite isn't just a minor change. It's a red flag that her body might not be absorbing nutrients as it should, which could lead to muscle loss, slower metabolism, and even a weakened immune system. In older adults, a loss of appetite often signals more serious issues, things like digestive problems, hormonal changes, or even early signs of cognitive decline. When you're not eating enough, your body starts breaking down muscle mass, which can lead to weakness, frailty, and a greater risk of falls and illnesses. If you've noticed any changes in your eating habits, like feeling full faster, losing interest in food, or seeing unplanned weight loss, it's time to pay attention. Eating well after 70 isn't just about filling your stomach. It's about providing your body with the vital nutrients it needs to keep functioning at its best. Focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, stay hydrated, and don't ignore a shrinking appetite. It could be your body's way of signaling that something needs attention. Ask yourself, are you still enjoying your meals? Are you getting enough protein, fiber, and healthy fats to keep your body strong? Or have you noticed a drop in your appetite and energy? The way you eat today plays a direct role in how strong and independent you'll be in the future. If you found these tips helpful, leave a comment saying number 5 below to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss future videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content just for you. Sign 6. Your ability to handle stress. How you deal with stress after the age of 70 can reveal a lot about your longevity. Chronic stress doesn't just take a toll on your mood, it weakens your immune system, increases your risk of heart disease, and can even speed up the aging process. On the flip side, those who know how to manage stress effectively tend to enjoy healthier, more active, and mentally sharp lives well into their later years. Take two men, John and Richard, both 76 years old. John faces all sorts of challenges, unexpected expenses, health issues, and family problems, but he's learned to approach these hurdles with a calm, steady mindset. He practices deep breathing, stays socially connected, and refuses to dwell on problems for too long. Richard, however, tends to hold on to stress. He constantly worries about things he can't control, gets easily overwhelmed by small setbacks, and often finds himself caught in negative thought spirals. Over time, this constant stress begins to take a toll. His blood pressure rises, his sleep quality suffers, and his energy levels drop. Long-term stress causes inflammation in the body, which has been linked to nearly every major age-related disease, from Alzheimer's to heart disease. If you often feel tense, irritable, or emotionally drained, don't ignore it. Finding effective ways to manage stress, whether through mindfulness, physical activity, deep breathing, or even just laughter, can help you live longer and feel better. Ask yourself, when faced with challenges, do you adapt and keep moving forward, or do you let stress control you and hold on to worry? The way you handle stress isn't just good for your mental health, it's a key factor in how long and how well you live. If you found these insights valuable, comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Your support allows us to keep creating content that informs and inspires you. Let's move on to the next sign. Sign 7. Your social connections. Quality of your relationships is one of the strongest predictors of how long you may live after 70. Research consistently shows that people who have strong social bonds, whether through friendships, family, or community, tend to live longer, healthier lives. On the other hand, loneliness has been linked to an increased risk of heart disease, depression, cognitive decline, and even earlier mortality. Imagine two women, Alana and Barbara, both 78 years old. Alana thrives in her social life. She regularly connects with old friends, is active in a local book club, and enjoys spending time with her family. She looks forward to conversations, shares plenty of laughs, and feels connected to those around her. Barbara, however, often spends her time in solitude. She's lost touch with many of her friends, and although she has family, she rarely reaches out to them. Over time, she begins to feel more isolated, her mood drops, and her health starts to deteriorate. Human connection goes beyond just emotional support. It directly impacts your physical health. Engaging with others keeps your brain active, lowers your stress levels, and triggers the release of chemicals that enhance overall well-being. If you're finding yourself withdrawing from social events, avoiding phone calls, or spending more time alone than usual, it's time for a change. Staying connected doesn't require being surrounded by people 24/7. Even small efforts, reaching out to an old friend, joining a hobby group, or making time for meaningful conversations, can make a huge difference. The relationships you build today don't just bring joy, they also help ensure that you stay healthier and live a longer life. If you're finding these tips helpful, comment number 7 below to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on all future videos. Your support keeps us going and inspires more helpful content. Let's keep going to the next sign. Final thoughts. Now that you've discovered these 7 signs, take a moment to reflect on where you are in your journey. Are you moving forward with strength and vitality, or have you started noticing some subtle changes that might be signals to pay attention to? The great news is that most of these factors, your walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, eating habits, stress levels, and social life, are all areas you have control over. Your future is not set in stone, and the decisions you make today can have a profound impact on how many years you have ahead of you. If you've spotted areas that need improvement, don't wait for a doctor to tell you to make a change. Start now. Begin with simple steps. Take more walks, focus on building your strength, get better sleep, stay socially active, and find healthy ways to manage stress. The goal is not just to add more years to your life, but to truly live better. Because at the end of the day, longevity is not only about how many years you have left, it's about how vibrant and fulfilling those years can be. We appreciate you joining us today. Now we'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell us one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your feedback means the world to us and motivates us to keep creating content that's helpful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support makes it all possible. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.